Welcome to NIBM Global webinar on the topic Green Supply Chain Management. We have heard about the term supply chain management, but the term green supply chain management may not be that much of familiar, or it is a growing term, or it is of new importance of the term supply chain management. So what is the relevance of green supply chain management? That is a question. Or before going to that explanation of green supply chain management, let us have a look at some of the key supply chain management concepts. You have heard, you know about supply chain. Supply chain management is the starting stage of designing of the product to the end stage in which the product is being delivered to the consumer. So some of the key concepts of supply chain is raw material procurement to component development to manufacturing stage, then it is then retailer distribution to the end consumption. These are all the several stages of supply chain management. So what is green supply chain? That is a question. The concept of green supply chain is integrating the environment thinking into supply chain management, including production or product designing, material sourcing, which is environmental based, and the selection of the raw material. Even the selection of the raw material should be having a green touch or green or environmental friendly if it is said specific, and the manufacturing process and delivery of the final product to the consumers. So it should be the sustainable development. Sustainable development means there should be taking place, that is development should take place, but that development should be sustainable. That is, it should be again and again, it should be growing again and again without any damage to the environment. So that is the main concept, philosophy behind green supply chain management. So what is the benefit if I am having green supply chain management in a company? So company's point of view, what are the benefits? Company's point of view, when I am going for a green supply chain management, the main advantage is that my brand image or the image of the company will increase, because all of the customers nowadays are seeking environment friendly products, because they don't need chemicals or those kind of products which involves a lot of harmful chemicals or even harmful packaging. They don't prefer plastic packaging, or they don't prefer any component which is harmful to the environment, because the disposal itself is an issue. For example, if you are taking the case of electronic items, the disposal after the usage of after that particular product gets damaged, or sometimes after the product life cycle is over, it is not possible for the consumer to dispose easily. So what the customer expects is a product which I can use and which I can dispose easily. That is the main concept or the main reason why green supply chain management is being developed. And in India, majority of the manufacturing companies are going towards the trend of green manufacturing process. So what is green supply chain management? Some years before, there was a huge demand for the products which had eco-friendly, which are labeled as eco-friendly products. So why they are labeled as eco-friendly product is that the packaging alone was eco-friendly. It may be like carbon packing, so it may be something else like the components or the way in which it is presented in front of a consumer may be eco-friendly. But nowadays the concept is being changed, and it is done extensively in all segments of the business process, starting from the design of the product. The product itself is designed by considering the environment in the mind of the environment in the point of the company or the organization. Why this being is done is the consumers always favor the product which is environmental friendly. They don't go for money part, even though it is priced a bit above the other products. If it is labeled or it comes as a green product, all the consumers will buy it. There is no doubt for that. That is why from the initial stage of procurement of raw materials, the raw materials is procured in such a manner that it is of no harm to the environment. So environment friendly products are taken, and then the production process, even the production process, it is done in such a manner that it is not harming the immediate environment. So why this is done is, you have heard about, you have setback by the Volkswagen outside because of the pollution, because of say the production process, it had a setback in foreign countries. So those kind of things. So though it is for Volkswagen, if you are taking, it's a premium car manufacturing company, or they are having a huge history with them. Even though they are having a huge history with them, the manufacturing process done by them had a great setback. So what the companies actually need to do is, what is the advantage of having green supply chain management is that the entire company will be running in the green kind of manufacturing, which is not harmful to the environment. This in turn will have an effect on even the buying, because even the customers are not worried that much of quality of the product. They are worried about the environmental friendliness of the product, or the environmental friendliness of the manufacturing process. So the advantage is that the image will increase if they are going for green manufacturing also, plus they will get a huge amount of consumers who are ready to buy the product for a higher price if they are provided through the green supply chain. Not only that, the green supply chain also involves the logistics parts also. That is, it should be environment friendly transportation also. Then the packaging part also is being done environmental friendly. That is the entire concept of our green supply chain. Then the reverse logistics is also a part of green supply chain management. So what are the improvements by green supply chain management when we are talking about is, it improves the operations by employing environmental solution. It is actually it is like a benchmark done by the company. Benchmark in the sense that if I am doing a green supply chain management, my competitors will be forced to do green supply chain. Why? Because I am getting a good image from my consumers, because my manufacturing is done green. Then it improves the agility. 3 A's. It will improve the agility of the company. Then it improves the adaptability of the company and alignment of the company. Agility means green supply chain management help to reduce the risk involved, and it increases the innovation process of the company. Then it increases adaptability, means even though they are changing into a new supply chain, new kind of working environment or manufacturing environment, business process environment, it improves them, and it is like greater adaptability situation for them. And alignment also, it is improving. Alignment means it involves negotiating policies with the suppliers, because they are providing a good quality of products, or they are giving the consumers a good kind of environmental friendly products or environmental friendly manufacturing, means they can bargain. They have the bargaining power with the suppliers, vendors, and even with the consumers. Even though I am slightly pricing my products above my competitors, the customers will be ready to buy. Why? Because I am providing a decent kind of products at a reasonable price, and also without harming the environment. So the image of the company, the entire business process will be improved with the help of green supply chain management. So what is the need for the green supply chain management in one short? Means it improves the brand image or the image of the company. It also improves the business process of the company. It also creates a good environment for the employees, vendors, and even the customers. So there is a chance that when compared to other competitors who are not doing green supply chain management, it is a chance for the company to get more and more consumers. And even though the pricing is slightly high, the customers will be ready to buy the product. Why? Because it is environmental friendly. So this is the main concept of supply chain management, how it is important in today's scenario. Thank you.